Just the SVRGN podcast is now on iTunes. We are officially on iTunes.
All right.
You can listen on Overcast, which is my favorite podcast player. Just search for SVRGN, or you can put in our names, Aaron Lee, Jessica Lee, and it will show up on there. We also have a website. The website is now live. I think I'm happy with it. SVRGNLA.com. All the podcast episodes are there, as well as our show notes, so you can find links to all the things that we do. There's a subscribe page. There's a search page. So my favorite is kind of that search option. You can just kind of type in any name or any topic that maybe we talked about, or if you're interested in, and you can find it there. And we also have SVRGN on YouTube. In case people don't have podcast players, you can find our YouTube address linked at the website. I think it should be youtube.com/SVRGNLA. However, sometimes YouTube doesn't give you the URL, so you can find the link on the website. But yeah, we're live.
And you can listen to us at 2 times speed.
Yes.
Or more.
I like to listen at 2 times speed. Yes. We also have a Twitter for SVRGNLA, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's at SVRGNLA, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I think that I'm going to post the episodes on there maybe. But any show feedback, you can always contact us there at SVRGNLA. Jess, you also have a Twitter. It's at Foreign Creature. Not Foreign Creatures, at Foreign Creature.
No, because they wouldn't allow me to have more letters than that, so I couldn't add the S at the end.
Right.
And that's a Twitter. I don't use Twitter, so it's just there.
But I think you should start using Twitter.
No, I don't want to use Twitter because it's going to... I already have enough to keep up with, and I don't want that to... something I have to worry about.
Okay, here's a thought. If I want to send you links, okay, you know how sometimes I'll send you links to look at?
iMessage.
Through iMessage normally, right? I think Twitter's a better place to send you links. And let me explain why. If you're looking at iMessage and I send you a link, I could potentially be distracting you from doing real work that you should be doing. I don't want to distract you. If I send you links on Twitter, you'll know when you open Twitter, oh, Aaron probably sent me some links. I guess I have free time. I'll just look at them now.
But I don't want to have to feel like, oh, I have to check Twitter to see I have a notification.
I see. But
it's just not something I want to get into.
But they'll alert you, though.
No, I'm pretty adamant about it. I don't want to get Twitter.
What if I just tweet you? What are those links going to do? Are they just going to go nowhere?
It would be best if you emailed me.
So you'd rather have me email you the links?
Yes.
Oh, I guess that works too. All right, fine.
Sorry.
All right. Well,
I don't want to be consumed and feel like I have all these social medias I need to catch up with. Because that is how I am. I feel like I have to look at all of those to feel complete.
Really? Do you always feel that way?
Yeah, like for my Feedly, I have to feel like I have to read or go through all my articles.
Yeah.
And mark it as read. Then I feel like I can go to sleep.
Then you feel like you can go to sleep?
Okay, well, no, not necessarily. But like before I can actually feel like I'm done for today.
I know what you mean. Like if I open Feedly and I just start looking at it, I feel like I need to finish at least each category. Okay, if anybody's listening to this, please tweet Jess at Foreign Creature, and let's see if she will open the Twitter app.
All right, let's see if I will do that.
Jess, we have a lot of things to talk about today, but I just want to talk about a couple things really briefly. So here are some quick hits. First one is the ETJ live show that me and Warren did. We never recapped this. I want to say thanks for watching.
You're welcome. I'm glad I can add a watcher on your Instagram and a watcher on your Facebook.
It was fun. Do you think we should do it again, though?
I think you guys enjoyed it enough where you should do it again. Yeah, I think so. It seemed like you guys liked doing it.
Was it entertaining, though, or was it kind of boring? What do I need to do to make it more entertaining?
I thought it was well. It wasn't too long. You guys played music. You talked a little bit, and then you played music. As long as you remember that you're there to play music, because I think that's what you told everyone
Right.
that you were going to do. So as long as you accomplish that,
Yeah.
the majority of the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for watching.
So when's the next ECJ live?
I'm not sure. I got some. I don't know. I gotta talk to Warren about that, and we gotta figure it out.
What would you do differently?
I don't know. Like, I feel maybe a different room. Maybe. I mean, we'd play different songs. Maybe talk less. You're right. We did kind of talk for a long time. We actually went longer than I thought we were gonna go. But if the longer we're on the air, kind of like the more people have the opportunity to tune in, to watch. So I feel like we were able to attract a wide audience by just kind of being on. So I don't know. That's something I'll have to think about. But definitely different songs. Yeah, maybe have Warren play guitar.
Yeah, I feel like if you are playing live, it's nice to see your friends and your family watch. But then when I see the numbers go down, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it's sad, right?
But I guess they just have to go probably, or probably not. Maybe they just didn't want to listen anymore.
Yeah, it could be different things. Like,
I
I don't
guess-
expect people to stay,
But I guess
like,
the exposure being on there longer is more worth it than getting more views at a time. I don't know.
No, I agree. At least people know that we're active and doing something. Recently, we went to Roll Ice in Alhambra. Is that what it's called? Roll Ice? Class 502?
Yeah, it's class 502. They have rolling ice cream. And they also have boba there.
Yeah, so this podcast sometimes turns into a boba podcast. How'd you like your boba?
So I went there. It was $1.99 for a drink. It's about 24 ounce. I got the honey green tea with boba. And then when I had the boba, it wasn't fully cooked all the way. I wasn't going to say anything, but Aaron kind of urged me or encouraged me to tell them about it. So I told them about it, and they ended up giving me a free drink and a $10 gift card, which I was not expecting.
Yeah, I was super surprised by that $10 gift card.
I think they thought I was mad, but I wasn't mad. I just wanted them to know.
If we were at Snowsiety and we served uncooked boba, what would you give to the customer?
I would probably ask if they want another add-in or another free drink. Or not another free drink, but another drink. But it's hard because I know we can't do too much. Like, we are not able to give gift cards. I mean, we can give points because of our loyalty program, but
Right.
at the same time, I know, well, things are just adding up quickly for us in terms of cost.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit difficult.
We don't
But
have gift cards.
in the end, we would give them a refund if, we know that we sense that they're angry. And that has happened, like,
well,
a couple of times. It's
people
hard
have
to-
complained about the boba being like either not chewy or too chewy.
Really, I never heard of that.
Well,
Well, from us. Or
right, yeah,
directly to me.
right. Yeah, never a customer has been like, "Oh, I want a refund because of the boba not being cooked." Though I've never heard that before. Thankfully, that hasn't happened to us yet.
That is true.
Boba place number 2, Dragonfly. I think this might be my new favorite place.
Yes, but we haven't been there in a week and a half, which I'm surprised.
Well, if you remember, I went last week.
Oh, I
Yeah.
haven't had it in a week and a half.
Yeah.
And what do you like there, though?
I get the Royale. Is it called Royale or is it called Royal?
I think it's called Royal.
I got the Royal milk tea,
Royal Macchiato
Royal macchiato
with...
with oh, yes. I get the Royal macchiato with the special boba,
It's called Crystal Boba.
the crystal boba. It's good.
Yeah,
It's
so
good.
I looked it up, and Crystal Boba isn't cooked. I think it's packaged.
Oh,
So I tried it. It's between a version of aloe vera, the jelly aloe vera, and regular chewy boba.
yeah, it reminds me of the jelly aloe vera.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a circular food item. It's more like a square-like item. And I had it in the fridge overnight, and the next day it tasted the same. So I think because of that, you also know I don't think it's cooked, or it
Yeah.
has been cooked
Yeah.
from the restaurant at least.
I like it. Dragonfly, if you're listening, feel free to sponsor our podcast. I guess Class 502 as well. We just finished watching Sherlock, like literally like right now, like 10 minutes ago before we started recording. This was Sherlock season 4, I believe. There were 3 episodes in the season, and I liked it. I thought it was exciting. I thought it was fun. It felt new. It felt fresh to me. I liked all the little graphics and the computer effects that they put in. It was a good season.
I agree. Normally, every episode, I'm either falling asleep or I get too scared to finish watching. But the last episode of the season, The Final Problem, was really good. That one did not have a lot of computer effects, though. It was more about the storyline.
It's true. No, you're right. You're right. It was, less computer effects on that one.
I also fell asleep in the beginning, but it was the best one. It wasn't scary enough where I didn't want to watch, but it was more suspenseful.
Yes, suspense is a good word. I read some reviews online that didn't like some of the storyline, but I thought it was fine. I also thought that it was a nice way to end that season.
Is it season or series?
Well,
is the series over?
See, I don't know. It felt like a good place to end, either a series or a season. Girl Meets World. We also finished Girl Meets World since our last podcast. I liked it too. I love everything. I thought it was a good series. I thought it ended appropriately. It ended kind of sudden for me. I think it ended a little bit too fast. I wish that Disney kept the series going. Mm-hmm. Like, what'd they end in? Like their junior? No, they ended like their freshman year?
Maybe.
Sophomore?
I don't remember.
It just felt like, man, I need more. Like, I really wanted to see them go through all of high school, you know? How did you feel?
I felt like, I wanted more. But it was all, at the same time, Raven's House was just starting up. It's a spin-off, I guess spin-off. It's like a Girl Meets World. Like a Boy Meets World to a Girl Meets World. But now this is That's So Raven to a Raven's House. So that kind of eased the transition that Girl Meets World was over for me.
You felt that it was okay because you had a new show to watch anyways?
Yeah.
I think, okay, this is about Girl Meets World again. I think also the actresses were just growing up really fast, you know? So maybe they're just like, okay, we gotta, now's a good time to end, you know? I don't know.
I think it was 4 seasons, but it seemed like they grew super fast.
Yeah, like if you
7
look season 1
years.
compared to like the last episode, it's crazy. But I liked it. Girl Meets World, if you're listening, please sponsor. Actually, I guess you can't sponsor it because the show ended, but please resurrect that show, Disney. It's a good show. Okay, one more topic until we get to our big topic. I went to the Walnut Library recently, and I liked it. Like, I know we've recently been going to Alhambra Library to rent some DVDs. Walnut Library has a pretty good selection, too. I didn't rent anything, but maybe next time I go there, I might consider it. I'm not really around Walnut Library that much, but I went back, and it felt good.
Did you work there or you just looked around?
I did. I read my my systematic theology book.
But you know what? Does it still feel like it's old? Like they haven't updated anything?
Yeah, I know what you mean. They did update some things. Like there's like a self checkout kind of thing, like a self librarian type of thing that you can do. I didn't have to try that because I didn't go to rent anything, to borrow anything. But that was new. I think they might have rearranged some of the desks. Like, it looked like there were more seating there. But, you know, it is still kind of the same feel. It still feels like Walnut Library to me.
Was it like the blue cushion couches? Cushion chairs, I mean?
I don't remember. I don't recall. Did you ever go there when you were living in Walnut?
When I was in middle school, waiting for my grandma to pick me up.
You would, like, go inside and hang out there?
I think I would hang out with some friends and do some work, but mostly probably just sit around.
Would you go to the teen center?
Yeah. I play pool there, and sometimes I would buy snacks.
That's
downstairs.
so cool.
It just came to me that I just remembered.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Like,
there were rooms, too, I think. I don't know what were in the rooms.
Would you play pool with just random people?
Did I even play, or did I just lurk? I don't know. I don't think I was cool enough to play. Oh, no, but it was all middle school, because middle school ended earlier than high school.
Right, yeah.
So I would play, because it was only middle school, so I wasn't
you felt okay.
I felt okay, yeah.
You didn't want to play with the high schoolers?
No, I think they were just too intimidating. I think they wanted to play, so they kind of took over.
That's
Or maybe there was a sign-up sheet. I don't remember.
that sounds so sad. Did you have to
No.
pay?
No, I think it was free.
That's so cool. I do want to go back to Walnut Teen Center, but I don't think it's allowed.
Ooh, you know what? I took a dance class at Walnut Teen Center. It was upstairs. I took it for like 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, there were like 2 other people there.
Wait, what kind of dance is this?
I think it was hip hop.
You took a hip hop class.
Yeah.
And this was free.
No, it wasn't free. I had to pay for it.
Oh.
I think it was a summer thing. I forgot when. Maybe
High school?
middle school or high school?
this is-
Beginning high school?
Do you remember the people who were in it with you?
No.
They're just random.
Yeah.
And who was the teacher?
I don't remember. I just remember doing it.
Was it good? Like, was it fun?
I don't remember it. I just remember it was a small room.
I wish I had a video of that. Did your parents ever see you hip hopping?
No.
But you told them. You just said, "I'm going to do this."
No,
dance."
I think they paid for it. They helped. I told them I wanted to do it.
That's so cool. I wish that I took advantage. Oh, well, you know what? I don't know if we had any stuff like that when I was growing up.
You did Sunshine Generation
Well, that's true, but it wasn't through the
school.
the community.
Oh, community.
Yeah, it was kind of a separate thing. I guess I did band. I guess that's kind of like through the community. Like it's part of the
Let's
school
talk about
program.
Sunshine Generation.
Okay.
How many guys were on there when you were in there? And what is it? What is it?
Sunshine Generation is like a I don't know, like a children's performing group.
But they went to it's all the way up until high school.
Yes. It's like, you learn how to sing, do like choreography, I guess. Kind of like show choir-ish, I guess. Not as hardcore, But, they did like some old songs, some kind of popular songs.
And you guys would perform like at the fair.
Yeah, we would perform at the fair. We'd perform at Knott's Berry Farm. I did it until like 9th grade, I think, and then I got involved with drumline, and I think it was just like I couldn't go to the practices anymore. But yeah, it wasn't through the community though. That's like something that you pay for, like extracurricular. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I did. I think it gave me more confidence for sure. Like I don't think that I would ever like do church music if it wasn't for that, probably. Like it helped me be comfortable kind of performing in front of a crowd. Not that church music is performing, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Getting in front on a stage, playing something or singing, and being comfortable with a microphone.
Right. And did you ever have a solo?
Yes, I did. They weren't called solos. They were called special parts. I don't remember what I did, but it was good and it was fun. I made friends. Yeah. Did you ever do anything like that?
Nothing like that. When I started dating you, that's when I knew
that such a thing existed.
Yeah.
But Hannah did it too.
Yeah,
My sister Hannah.
I don't think I knew until we started dating that she was in it too.
Nate did it too, but then Nate stopped earlier than I did. But that's a story that Nate can tell. He kind of stopped and then he came back and he stopped again. I'll let Nate tell you that story one time. Okay, finally, we've made it to our main event. We came back from winter retreat. I mean, not winter retreat.
Summer retreat.
We came back from summer retreat. And both of us went. This was the first time in a long time where both of us went to this youth summer retreat. I went doing music, you went doing crafts. Let's talk about the crafts first. How did it go?
We did 2 crafts. The first one was a weaving class. I had all the participants grab 2 branches outside. It was very easy to find because we were in the mountains. And we would use yarn and string, and they would learn how to weave. That one was a little bit difficult. Well, not difficult as much as time-consuming. That one really tested the kids' patience, the students' patience. And then the second day, we did a leather luggage tag. I think they enjoyed it a lot more. The guys were more involved in that one. It was a lot easier to do as well.
I think you did a good job. Were you stressed out?
I was not stressed out. I like keeping busy, so I was actually working in the morning, and then right after that, I went ahead and did the crafts. So it helped me not get lazy.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I think I would do it again. I would probably, I don't know. It took me a long time to recover though from that week.
What do you mean?
I think because of the lack of sleep, because we slept later,
Right.
like past midnight. We woke up like at 6.
Right.
So the following week, which was last week, I was exhausted every day. I don't know what happened to me. I was so not productive. The least productive I've been this year, I think.
That's so sad. So instead of like refreshing you, the retreat like deplenished you.
I mean, I think it was knowing that my routine was broken
Right.
because I know I have a routine every single day.
Right.
So,
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Like, I think it is a little bit harder for a counselor or a staffer to go on retreat versus just being a camper, right? Because a camper, you just get to attend, you get to go with the program. Like, yeah, I know you have small groups and everything, but for staffers or for the counselors, you're like behind the scenes doing all the stuff, and attending all the sessions.
the counselors did a lot. I feel like I did nothing
Compared to the counselors.
Yeah, and I'm like exhausted. I don't know what happened.
No,
to
it's
me.
true. The counselors were a little bit hardcore this year.
Yeah, they stayed up until like 4
Yeah, they
a.m.
stayed up super late, and
to write cards,
then they woke up early in the morning.
and some did not sleep.
Yeah, it's hardcore. Good job, counselors. Good job.
Did you enjoy it, Aaron?
I did. Yeah, I did. I think that the students who I played music with did a great job. I felt comfortable and confident playing with them. And on one night we had a special counselor night where the counselors played music, so that was fun too. I think that I would love to do it again. Retreats are probably one of my favorite events for the youth in the entire year. Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I feel like you don't miss a retreat unless you're on vacation.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've missed too many retreats. I know, yeah, probably like vacation or family things, maybe work things, but normally I try to schedule my time off on those things. Yeah, but I would do it again. I had a lot of fun just hanging out with Eugene and Beat. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just rooming with them and just talking theology, talking church, just talking life. Yeah, I
Probably the most will talk to them before they head on out.
It's true. It's gonna be sad, So I'm glad we kind of ended like our time together at that retreat. I would probably consider that one of our last times together. I think it's fitting.
I was going to say that